I'm going to demonstrate how you can quickly condition and maintain your high quality leather boots and make them long lasting. So I haven't conditioned these boots for about 3 months since summer started. I haven't worn them during the summer and they've been sitting in my closet collecting all of the dust, and it has lost the shininess that the conditioner gives it. So I'm going to replace the coat, put a new coat on it, and make sure that the boot is looking shiny and ready for the fall and winter season, and plus waterproof. With step 1 is to take the laces out from both of your boots. If your laces are dirty, make sure that you soak them in warm water and soap solution for about 10 minutes and then pull them out and dry them. You can additionally use a toothbrush to scrub the laces with all of the dust that has been accumulating on this if it's sticky dust. If not, it's perfectly fine to just immerse them and pull them out. Use a horseshoe brush and scrub off all of the dust from the boots. Make sure that you get into all of the cracks and crevices and any other places where dust accumulates. Like these are Thursday boot Captain and I have a lot of dust in this area, so I'm going to puff them off completely and get all of the dust off. Now take a soft wet cloth or a high quality wet paper towel will do in this case, and what you have to do is make sure that you clean up all of the dust. When buying a product to condition your boots, be very careful and make sure you do your research and pick the right product for the color of your boots. The reason behind this is because many products cause discoloration, and when you have a color which is so rich and brown, you don't want the product to completely or maybe discolor parts of your boot, which completely defeats the look and the purpose of buying a boot of this quality. When applying the coat, always make sure that it's not just the boot that you're applying the coat to, but also to the heel and the bottom areas of the shoe, because you don't want these areas to look really dry and the shoe to look shiny. You want an overall perfect look. 100% of the boot should be covered with all of this. Once it's applied, I would highly recommend leaving it for about 10 minutes and let the product soak in and come back and then deal with the next step. Take a soft cloth or a sponge would do. I got this along with the product, and pick up about a decent amount of quantity on your sponge. If you're using the product for the first time, make sure that you apply it to some of the non-visible areas to make sure that there is no discoloration. If you see any kind of discoloration, then stop using the product. That's not the right product for your boots. So I'm just going to take this and quickly spread this product across my entire boot, and make sure when you're doing this to cover all of the cracks, even the ones that are down there. Every area needs to be properly and gently filled with the conditioner. So it's been about 10 minutes and this boot has been sitting here soaking in all of the conditioner that I put on it, and now it is well conditioned and it is ready for the next step. And the next step is to make sure that there is no excess conditioner on this boot, and that can be gotten rid of by buffing it. So you start buffing all of the areas gently in order to make sure that all of the conditioner is very well spread out, and that if there's any excess conditioner on this, you get rid of it so that you don't have some areas which are extra shiny, some areas that are not shiny enough, and this just evens everything out. So both of the boots are completely buffed up and they are now ready for me to put laces on these boots and take these bad boys out for a spin. So the way I like to lace up my boot is in a zigzag pattern. I just think it looks absolutely amazing. So this starts with, you start with the bottomest part of the boot where one end of the lace goes in, and then you pick the second one on the other side where you drag it out from. Then in this case, make sure to balance it in such a way that your terminal end is longer than this end, slightly longer, so you can compare the lengths by lifting them up perpendicular and then bringing this end through the bottomest part and under the part that you first put in, and then this goes through the second side from the bottom comes out. Your first part, this is on my right, goes through the bottom of the end on the left end. Then you take the right end and you push it through the right side. So you see what I'm talking about in terms of the zigzag pattern that I'm creating here. Then you come from the above, push this through in here. Then you take the side of the laces and you push them through the other side. And now finally you go this way and then you bring this in. So this is the zigzag pattern that I absolutely like. It makes your laces look absolutely amazing with the way it is done, and it gives you like a different kind of a style and get up.